check, check, check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, FOOS? Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop.
Cappellini. Cappellini. Al Mario. Peach. Princessa Peach.
Alright.
Vermicelli.
Check.
Tortellini. Zitti. Cappelli d'angelo. Bucati. Busiate. Busiate. Zitti. Fettuccine. Fusilli bucati. Ritorni. Fusilli. Piedellini.
Alright, can you hear me, guys?
Panettoni. Amore. Piedellini. Zitti. Cicci. Pici.
I can hear you, but it sounds like you're speaking through a pipe from underground. Alright, is this better? I can hear myself, and it doesn't sound too bad. Alright, let me see if I can. Check. How about now? Whoa. How's my levels? My level good? Alright, cool. I have to turn up the level in my game capture window. Alright, where am I? What am I doing here? Yeah, I didn't really want to play Odyssey, but... Alright, so guys. Welcome Stitch, welcome Waxafairy. No, it's too loud for me, hold on. I'm hearing feedback. Who else is in here? Barrett X. Shawtra Williams. Oh man, that's funny. What's up, guys? Who else? Danny Alfonso. I don't know if you're still here. Yeah, I had a little issue with the stream earlier. I'm new to this live streaming stuff, so bear with me. All right, so what I wanted to do with this is basically have like a... I don't know if you guys, if you've been around my channel long enough, you probably remember tea bags, which is like question and answer stuff. So I figured I'd bring that back in a way and have some live streaming, because I haven't really done that before. Mostly do like the edited tea plays. So Alright, so yeah. On WhiteCon, what's up? So I don't know if you guys know, but I like to play Mario Odyssey with the split icon. That's my setup. That's my preferred method. So basically, we're gonna casually game here, and it's a casual game, and you guys can ask questions, all that good stuff. Moon rock is here glowing. Some buffers here. Buffers? Oh, you mean in the stream? This stream is good here. I stream help. Why now? I think I might know. Hold on. Yeah, I hear you. Eagle screen control man. It's a long name. Yes, second. It's not allowing me to change my bitrate. Why? Yeah, I see it, guys. I'm trying to fix it, but it's not letting me do it. On the fly. I don't know why. Alright. Should be back now. Let's see how it's doing. Looks good so far. Alright, we'll roll with this to see what's up. Okay. Change my. Yeah, I think I fixed it. Hold on, let me switch my fit here. Let's see. All right. Looks to be holding. Good. Alright. Not forget what the that moon rock was. It's gotta be Odyssey. All right. Too far. I don't remember where it was. Where was that moon box? Yeah. Boombox is at the big lava area. Alright, let me go back. I know it's usually at the beginning, so I don't understand why I didn't see it. You. Goodness. I'm gonna pay attention to the chat and play this game. That easy. Yeah, I see what you're saying. To the other side with the moon box. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, folks. Get lost. It took me like forever just to decide what I was going to play. And I'm not really... I thought I had 530 or something. Oh, fail! No, I haven't bought any keys in Rocket League yet. I haven't done nearly as much as I wanted to do in that game. Stitched. Seems like lately I've only been playing with the Juice's crew. Seems like I'm only motivated to play when they're playing, so I don't know why that is. Because it's a fun game, I should be playing it a lot more. But it's like sometimes you have so many games you can't decide what to play. You spend so much time trying to decide. Spending so much time just trying to pick a game, and then you end up not even wanting to play anything. It's weird. It's not failing. It's not that hard. You bought 5. You bought 10. You get buying the last 5. It's free money. Yeah. I'm wondering if I'm ever going to be like good at aerials. Like, I'm a good player, but I just can't seem to get the aerial stuff down yet. I don't know if that's ever going to change. I hope it does. What if you might know of some music that fits a certain theme? The theme is, wait for it, I picked up a monster seed. I'm not in the right mindset to think about these clues right now. So, alright, yeah, I'll come back to you some other time. Zoomed out, you can't tell where you're going. There. What's up, Zeno? Yeah, right, that corn cob. I think that's some innuendo. Just a guess. Failed. Ah! No! Together. No! Guarantee you there's one thing. No, stop. Ah, just coins? Trick me. This time. The other one. Failed. Yeah, the pink liquid is weird. It is weird. So is trying to live stream and play video games at the same time. I guess I'll get used to it at some point. Seems easy watching other people. They're stupid to me. I ain't got the skills yet. Multitask. Probably something down there. Gotta be right. No way there's nothing down here. I believe it. There's one there. Okay, I guess there's nothing down here. Wait. That's it. There. Spot. Wait, what? No. Bonk. It's a done deal. Yoshi Splooge. Sega announced Sega Ages Collection for the Switch. Yeah, I saw that. Only for the eShop. Looks like it's something different from the Genesis Collection. Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to it, but it's like they announced that, and then they announced Shenmue 1 and 2. It's like, and it's not coming to Switch. Why does this stuff keep happening? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't care too much. I mean, I care principle-wise. Like, why isn't this stuff coming to Switch? The hottest console on the planet right now. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. You know, it was in the works for a long time. Blah 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 blah. But it's other stuff that's coming, so I don't understand. I don't know if it's just like they don't want to announce it yet, or I don't know. It's just annoying. It's annoying. You guys know me. I love Shenmue. Get out my way, yo. We're back here. Alright, so let's go. That away. Town area, I guess. The Festivus. Ooh, good food. Let's see. It's like they treat non-Nintendo-like games, says Samuel. Non-Nintendo-like games a separate audience when it shouldn't matter since Switch has done well. Yeah, just the Switch has done well, is doing well. You know, we're over a year. This stuff should continue to be happening. I don't understand. I thought Nintendo and Sega were pretty tight. But this especially shouldn't be happening with Sega. Like, that's why I believe it's just a matter of Nintendo not wanting to announce it, or Nintendo is funny about announcing third-party stuff. A lot of times their own stuff is up in the air. So, is there a release date for this yet? We're getting real ugly up in here. Yeah, teed off. Yeah, maybe another direct coming. But it's weird, like even for Nintendo, if they want to save these announcements, it's like, well, the game's already been announced. So you announcing it later at a direct isn't like a big thing. So, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense for it doesn't seem strategic. Pink lava. Oh, you guys. I didn't see you. Just give me my moon, girl. Why would you wear that here? It's a strange outfit. Give me my money. Funny, every time I think about her, yeah, I guess it's think about coins. I think about my mom. My mom used to love to play the original Super Mario Brothers, and all she liked to do was collect coins. She didn't really care to beat the game. She would just collect coins, start over, collect coins. Also, some third-party games have been announced as multiplats, but Nintendo makes the first announcement at a direct. Yeah. I think at this point, Nintendo should have enough to announce on their own without needing third-party stuff to announce. Maybe, are there any third-party exclusives? That doesn't really happen a whole lot these days. I think with the Switch, like I said, I've said in videos, like the Switch does have like a Wii uniqueness to it, to where I think it'll get games specific to it, that's games that you don't see on other consoles. I'd like to see more third-party exclusives. Son. Really? Just the camera. It's showing. I thought it was showing. Oh no, it's another button. Yeah, somewhere. Up on the mountain top. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, Shenmue, it's an old game. Old. Both of them, 1 and 2. You can actually get enhancements if you play Shenmue, well, and Shenmue 2 anyway. On the Xbox, or Xbox, if you play it in your 360, get some visual enhancements. But it's funny because you lose some things too. Nuts, Mr. Super Average, what's up? Just came over for Player Essence birthday live stream to say hey and drop a like. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot about his live stream. Happy birthday. God. It's been a crazy day. What was the Dreamcast stuff they were showing? I don't know. I briefly, like, I was barely paying attention to the little video. I think I was watching Game Explain's video, and I just got wind of, you know, Shenmue 1 and 2, and the Genesis Mini, and the Sega Ages. I haven't paid enough attention yet. A rough day. I had to work, and then I've been in pain all day. Nagging me, actually been nagging me for a few days. I haven't had a chance to do this. Notoriously sensitive gums. Something I've been dealing with my whole life. Yeah, the Sega Ages thing is cool. Nightmare Ninja. It's just like that. It feels like a little bit like the Capcom thing. I'm just trying to make the jump. Oh, I can't make it. Where they announced, what did they announce? They announced Mega Man Collection and stuff, and then it's like for Switch, and it's like what is it? The X Collection is download only. It's just like, why? Why are we doing this? This doesn't make any sense. Just don't understand. Sega Ages sounds cool until you realize the Xbox One and PS4 are getting a 50 plus Sega collection while the Switch gets 15. Is that for real? Yeah, if that's real, that's a pass for me. Unbelievable. Like, I get it. Like, I get the cartridges smaller, but what are these games? Like, what? They can't be that big. I know the ROMs for Super Nintendo Genesis games isn't that much. Like, I have tons of them. We're talking about maybe a couple of gigs, so if that. So I don't understand. I need more information. It was almost like Sega was like, oh shit, we need some. Yeah, could be. Could be. I mean, maybe that explains why no Shenmue 1 and 2 at this point. Maybe that, you know, like. But a year later, should we still be getting caught with our pants down? But again, if they started it, you know, 6 months ago or whatever, or maybe they started it a year ago, who knows? Sega isn't like what they used to be, so maybe it took a little longer. Like, there may be valid reasons for this. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of hearing why we can't get stuff on Switch. Oh, shoot. Yeah, at this point, I'm just, could be valid, but I'm just tired of hearing excuses. If this isn't completely dead within 6 months, this whole Switch come lately stuff, I'm gonna be real frustrated. I have those other consoles, but Switches spoil me. It's like I can play these games anywhere. For somebody like me, that's pretty important. They talked about Phantasy Star Online for Switch, but it's still Japanese only. Yeah, like, that's been a thing for a while, so why hasn't that happened in the West yet? Like, that wasn't a popular game here. I don't know. It's not like Sega is doing so much right now. They just can't devote any time to it. Ah. Why you bothering with me? Sega ages besides. Samuel Einhorn says Sega ages besides being many less games with will have non-Genesis stuff. The original Fantasy Stars included. What up, Trizzy? Sega Fest. That stuff. Like I heard about it, Sega Fest, and a big announcement, but I've been fooled before. The Sega announcement, so I wasn't really thinking it was gonna be a thing. Am I supposed to come over here with that guy? Die. I'm gonna die. Oh, made it. Criminy. I'm supposed to get over there. I obviously missed something. What? I don't know. That's a jump I can make, but I can't make that jump. This bad boy. So I'm gonna try it, see what happens. Death. Okay, is my moon gonna stay there? Make me do it all over again? Lame! Seriously? I could have just done it from here? Fail. PE raid. Welcome everybody. Jeez. Did Francis' live stream, OJ's live stream end? What's up everybody? Anybody got the details on the, so that's what we've been talking about, the Sega announcements. I've been rated by the Ninja Village, says Drew for 89. Yeah, looks like it. I gotta schedule my live streams better around my comrades. Make make sure I don't cross with them. Can't watch 2 live streams at once. A lot of you guys are subscribed to all of them, so I'll do better in the future, and I'll figure out what's up with my audio, because for me this isn't acceptable audio. I don't know why my audio is not going through my headset. Welcome back, Nuts. Mark Bryant. Yeah, smash the like button. Mama Mercy, how's it going? Quantum L. I feel the, I love that HD Rumble, man. They do some cool stuff with it in the future, hopefully. Love from the Ninja Village. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe. YouTube is tripping. I went from what, average 1,500 to 2,000 views on my main videos, anyway. And to like falling off a cliff to getting less than half that. YouTube does their little video explaining that you got to hit the little notification thing, and I'm like, what's the point of subscribing? If you got to hit notifications, like, you hit subscribe, that means you want people's content. I don't understand. Zoom in. Okay, that's right. Zoom in. Right, so I'm right on top of it. Must be inside. Back this way. Aha! You hiding? You hiding on me? What's the trick to get that? Don't forget me. Don't forget me! Yeah, it's like, I don't think I mentioned it in my video about YouTube, their practices, but I think it is tied into YouTube Red and them basically trying to streamline their money makers. At least that's what it feels like to me. Yeah, clickbait titles. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Well, I know what's going on, but it's kind of sad. Oh no! What am I doing? That was a fail. Yeah, I don't know. Like, and I was on my way up. Like, I was, my subscribers were going up, views were going up. You know, I was happy. Steady pace. Nothing crazy, nothing astronomical or anything, but I was happy with it. And then, well, first of all, they start hitting us with these, not, what is it? Not, called, what was their phrasing for when they take revenue away? And the thing about taking revenue, like, you know, this isn't a job for me. But the thing about taking revenue away is that if your videos aren't making money, then they're not getting suggested. You know, they're not popping up. So it's all tied together. It's like if they, to me, it was like a way to, oh no, it was like a way to suppress your views and your subscribers. Can we just go back to where it was? What was wrong with how it was? Yeah, it was your video isn't suitable for all advertising, and then that video becomes like prime for YouTube Red. So it's all tied together. It's like it's so blatant what they're doing. They're also demonetizing news coverage videos that cover stuff, corporate media cover. Yeah, I know. That's why they need a real challenger. Like, I think Twitch is trying to do, because I know I can upload videos to Twitch now. It's not just live stream and stuff. Like, I can upload, and I have uploaded a couple. I just have to be consistent with it. It's hard to break away when you're so used to YouTube and how it's set up. Okay. Get around that. No. Yeah, so it's just it's demotivating. The main thing is just like audience. I want more audience interaction. I want to do the types of videos I used to do. Take a little bit more, but if only a few people are going to watch them because of the suppression, then it's just like it's demotivating for me to do it. Yeah, you guys feel free to ask questions, anything like that. Not just about video games. Let's see. Secret. Still awake, kid? Oh no. Come back to this one later. Do you do your own art? Like the main like Avatar Mizzah TEE and all that stuff was done by actually one of my subscribers from way back, one of my early subscribers, Zim UK. I think he might have changed his name, but he did my original. I do some stuff, but usually complimentary stuff, not the main stuff. He's done the main stuff, the main Avatar. It's really good. Yeah, my artistry comes from graphic design mostly, and just like I came in here. Graphic design and just movie, video editing, stuff like that. Music, obviously. T-Juice and Dumb Tray. Yeah, I get tagged and stuff all the time and it kills my phone. So I feel you on that one, Trizzy. Do you think the capture mechanic will hang around for the next Mario? I don't think so. Knowing Nintendo, they don't usually hold on to stuff, you know, like that for multiple games. They're always trying to find something else, something new to come up with, some new gimmick for their games, and I think that'll be the same for Mario. I mean, Galaxy, you know, its gimmick was actually its worlds, the gravity mechanic. Obviously, Sunshine was the water pack, and then there's been other things in like the 2D Marios and stuff. But as far as 3D Marios, I don't believe. Maybe they'll do another Odyssey. If they do Odyssey 2, yeah, you'll have the capture mechanic. But if they do a new 3D Mario game, then I don't think so. Yeah, I wonder what. Yeah, Tony, I wonder what else they're gonna add to it too. You know what? I'm gonna switch. Pun intended. I have Mario 64. Let's switch over to Mario 64. Actually, the Japanese version, the second release of Mario 64, the one we didn't get in the US, it has rumble capabilities. I think I showed it in my pretty sure I showed it in my N64 collection video. This version was released after the US version, and basically after Star Fox and all that came out, the Rumble Pack, and I can feel it rumble. It's really funny coming from this, or coming from HD Rumble, my Joy-Cons to this classic, traditional. I don't even know where I am in this game. I haven't played it in so long. Well, this version anyway. I got some 19 stars, so we got something here.
Let's go.
Let's go. Actually, I don't even know. See, that's the thing about the Japanese version. Is that, oh, you feel like, oh, I don't need to know, I don't need all the English text, but Star is asking me to chase. I don't have to memorize, so. Alright, let me see. Questions or next 2D Mario. Yeah, there might be a 2D Mario next. Actually, I would be surprised if there wasn't a 2D before the next 3D one. I see them adding paid DLC to extend the life of this game. Yeah, they said they wouldn't, but Nintendo always says stuff that they said they wouldn't. So, we shall see. I think they realize people want DLC for this game, so they probably change their mind for them. You know, just do some legacy stuff, you know, add some stuff from the other 3D Marios as DLC. We'll be happy with that. I have no idea what Star I'm chasing right now. I don't see them adding any new kingdoms unless there's a new story to that with them. Otherwise, you just have new kingdoms to collect moons for no reason. Hey, that might be a thing. They might do that. That's a lot of people's main gripe is the quote-unquote pointless moons. But that's not going to stop them from, you know, doing more of that. I don't think. They're going to probably do something novel. This is probably whatchamacallit, I don't know about the flying is there a way to exit out? Oh yeah. Nia, what's up? I'm live! Shout out to Nia, the video game her. Chat. Nuts. Yeah, I agree. I don't know that real use capture. Yeah. I like your video on Banjo's transformations. It's just like, I like how it's like capture. Yeah. People didn't seem to. And some people didn't like that idea that Nintendo might have gotten some ideas from. You gotta remember, Rare was pretty much Nintendo at that time, so it's not crazy. What if they add Luigi perspective, the game start like, what is Nintendo doing with Luigi in these Mario games? I miss having Luigi in these Mario games. And the last time we've had like Luigi as far as playable character is the port, the enhanced, in some ways anyway, enhanced port of Mario 64, this game here on the DS. You can play as multiple. Jolly Roger, let's see if there's anything with Jolly Roger. My favorite. Lord, we bless this day. You're funny, Nia. Yeah, bring back. I have no idea what's. That's the downside of this. Like, I have to look at the English version, but I like playing this because I get to do. I get to feel the rumble in this version. So, but I'm not sure what star that is. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I have no idea what star this is. So I'm going to exit stage left. Yeah, bring Luigi back. Why can't Luigi be a main, like, at least give us Luigi's Mansion? Something. A little brother. Guess I'll beat old Bowsies. Readjusted his cameraman. Bell. Come on. It's like we want Luigi's Mansion on Switch, a new one, or an enhanced port of the 3DS one. But no, Nintendo puts the original Luigi's Mansion on 3DS. Let's see. Goat, love this level. Me too, Nia. This music is so good. Yes, it is. It's the best music in this game here. Bowser levels. That says, how am I streaming? I am streaming using, what's it called? The RGB, what's the thing called? Basically, it's RGB to HDMI. It's a UK or European standard. Or it was, I don't know what it is now. It's RGB, oh no, RGB SCART, sorry. It's this weird... Here in America, we had, probably in the 90s, mid to late 90s, computers used it, but we stopped using it. And it's really the best way to get standard definition on a HD, especially on HD monitor, HD TVs. So you just got to buy the converter. Kind of pricey. I felt like I want to play my old games on my new TV and not have it look like total trash. So you got to spend money. And doing that, it's like a dual thing because I was able to use the HDMI converter from that and capture it in my Elgato. Bring back the Mario Punch! Alright, so Donkey Kong New Donk City. I want Donkey Kong in New Donk City too. They're playing his music, you know, from the original Donkey Kong. Why not? Where's Virtual Console on Twitch? Let's see, I had a lot of trouble getting used to this game first release. Actually, I really don't think I did. Remember. If I did, it was like briefly. Like, I think I picked it up pretty quickly. Because this game was really good at teaching you. Well, yeah, I played other 3D games before this. So it's the first 3D game I played. Nope. Fail. Yeah, this is really hard to do. Read comments. Yeah, this game was pretty good at like walking you into. I usually play this game, like I said, once a year, and I think it was early last year was the last time I played it, so it's just hard to get back to it. Real? Yeah, we still use it. Yeah, I know you guys still use SCART over there. We stopped using it. We barely used it when we did use it, so. Sega also announced Border Break, PS4, and new Secure Wars for game for what platforms and announced everything. Switch, Virtual Console for Switch will come out. Yeah, I think that's when it will happen. Makes sense. Everybody has their subscription service. I'm just, for me, I'm not like overly interested in rebuying my Virtual Console games. If there was a way for them to transfer, which I don't think there is, then cool. I had to do it on Wii, had to do it on Wii U, and then 3DS as well. No. Besides, I can play a lot of the games that I want to play on Virtual Console. I still own on these consoles, and obviously I can still play these consoles. It's not super important to me. And like I'm more interested in like indies right now. I feel like I said in the video, I feel like Virtual Console can affect the indie shine. I do again. For real? Man, is that a Switch game? Says I'm forgetting. You're funny. You're funny. They already said they're going to provide NES and SNES games on service. Yeah, I thought they did say that. So long, Gay Bowser. And I remember the first time, you know, I always say that because I'm an old dude. The first time I did this, it's amazing. You guys gotta remember, we're coming from. Bye-bye. We're coming from, you know, Super Mario World. I guess Yoshi's Island, if you can count that. To this, like, mind blowing. I'm fighting Bowser in a 3D arena, and I can run around and grab his tail. That's insane. Pretty paid. You just got to do it one time, and then 2 times, and then 3 times. Yo, T, time for bed, so I'm going to fall asleep. All right, Trizzy, thanks for hanging out. I'll definitely try to do these earlier. Maybe a different night, so I can do them early. Maybe Thursdays instead of Fridays, and maybe on Saturdays too. So, what's up, kid? I guess. Are you still awake?
You're over here.
Yes.
You beat him already?
A lot of people were thinking Nintendo was going to have some Netflix-style model for Virtual Console games. So yeah, the only issue is having the option of downloading games. So, yeah, I think they'll allow you to download them separately, Samuel, as well as doing the service, kind of like what Xbox does. Or I think they all do that, right? They buy the game. You buy the game or you just stream with the service. So, whoa, Coloco! Shout outs to Coloco. Thanks for the $5 donation, man. Appreciate that. Everything I get donations or that, it's going right back to the channel. I do, like, I have spent money doing videos and all that stuff. It's cool to have you guys support who I don't have to spend videos and stuff. But like right now, obviously, I pretty much have everything I need for making videos and doing all kinds of stuff. So a lot of that comes from just what I acquired through client work. I don't do it as much these days. So I also started teaching. And that was, that was by design because doing freelance work, man, it's stressful. You got to worry about budgeting. You got bills to pay. You got to have a certain amount in that budget. It's just stressful. So I wanted something to relieve some of the stress. Still a good amount of money. Freelance work. Did this already? See, I don't even know where I am. This version of the game. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Do yourselves a favor and go check out Coloco's last video. It's awesome. I meant to like blast it on Twitter. I did like the video, so it ended up in my Twitter feed. But it was an awesome video. It's like a Busta Rhymes parody. Awesome. Looks like it took a while. What I know, I'm sure it took a while. Shout outs to you. Go check out Coloco's video. Where's my key? Did I not grab the key? Oh, wait a minute. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get way ahead of myself. Thanks you guys for hanging in there. It's super late, but it's Friday. You guys will be free. Like I said, I'll do earlier. Maybe I'll pick a different day. Thursday nights maybe. Thursday nights is probably better. And I can go earlier. And again, I can't read the damn can't read Japanese, so it's hard to see it's all based on memory. It takes too much concentration. Let's go to Dreamcast Mini would be sick. Yeah, it would. I mean, that just needs to be a thing. Why isn't that a thing, Sega? There's so much fandom surrounding the Dreamcast, so much nostalgia. It's just like, why can I do this? Why am I that should have been a thing already. They knocked you all the way out. I do not remember that. I don't know why. What am I doing? This is really hard to do. I don't know why Sega hasn't Saturn. Why isn't there a Saturn Mini? Build something with a little hard drive in it. allow people to download these games, or no, not download them, or just have the games already downloaded. So, you know, whatever. Figure it out, Sega. Figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, Saturn emulation is something else because of the hardware. But I think, didn't they just crack Saturn code or whatever? I remember that being a thing like last year and a half. I mean, I only say Saturn because, like, if you're trying to buy Saturn games today, that's so damn expensive. Like, not even great games, just like average games, because the thing sold so poorly. There weren't many copies out there, so. Just go after those main ones, those big ones, like Panzer Dragoon Saga. Like, why isn't that available? If I'm not mistaken, that's not available anywhere else other than Sega Saturn. It's like, it's one of the greatest RPGs ever. Why isn't that available to everybody? Every gamer wants to play. And why you have to spend $600 in the used market to play that game? It's the price to pay for making complicated consoles in relation to preservation of brand. That is true, but there are, or at least there were, I don't know if there still are, there are, if I'm not mistaken, aren't there Saturn, at least a couple of Saturn games on Xbox, or they were on Xbox Arcade for 360? I thought there were. Maybe it was just the ports. Like, Sonic Adventure and stuff. I thought there were some Saturn-only games on there, at least a couple. This is two. Game audio is louder than my voice. All right, fix that. Yeah, if there's a problem, guys, let me know, because I can't fix it. I just don't know. How's that? Is that better? Original Panzer Dragoon is included in Panzer Dragoon Order. Yes, I remember that. It's not completely hard to port or emulate Sega Saturn games for new re-releases. Yeah, it shouldn't be. I don't know. That should have been a thing they just work on, you know. It's not like Sega's making any new games. I guess you can count Sonic Forces, but the better Sonic game wasn't made by them internally. So I don't know. I just don't. Why do they make you? Every time you want to go in here, you have to re-hit boo. is #1. I'm missing something there. Nights into Dreams is on Steam. Yeah, Nights into Dreams is on. That's the one I remember. It's also there's an enhanced version on 360 and maybe even Xbox One. I don't know, but on 360, I remember it being on Live Arcade. Maybe not. Let's go here. I honestly would be more excited for. This is what happens when you try to read, play games. I honestly would be more excited for a bunch of Sega Saturn games to come to Switch compared to Dreamcast. Sega might have interest in holding off and reviving Saturn games just to capitalize. Yeah, I mean those are the more obscure Saturn games. Those obviously are the most expensive. There's a lot of really good games on Saturn that a lot of people never heard of. Even Sega Dreamcast fans. A lot of people, I remember growing up, you know, and a lot of people not even knowing what a Saturn was. It was like the Wii U, and in a lot of ways, where people just didn't even know it existed. It's crazy. Especially with me, because I was part of the Sega Saturn Master Race. So. What am I doing here? I just go in a circle. Yeah, I'll be doing like live streaming classic stuff because like I have a bunch of I have the I have a original Xbox that's modded, so I have like arcade classics on there. I have Genesis, Super Nintendo, everything. So. Big Boo! Big Boosifa! Whoa, whoa. Trying to hurt me. Trying to hurt me. Why are you trying to hurt me? Where you at, big boy? I remember Dreamcast being very popular early on. Yeah, it was a funny time. Like I was very much a Sega Dreamcast or a Sega Saturn dude. and they dropped support for that Saturn so quickly, like 2 years, and I was upset. I spent a lot of money on Saturn, and I convinced myself that I was never going to buy another Sega console, no matter what. And I had a friend of mine that I was working with. I was working at the grocery store back then, and he kept talking up the Sega Dreamcast, kept talking it up. I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. I was just playing with my PC and an N64. I'm good. I don't think I had a PlayStation 2 or PlayStation yet, original PlayStation. I don't think I got a PlayStation until like late '98. But he just kept jumping. He was always in my ear, and then I started seeing games like Soul Calibur 2, or not Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur. The launch games, Dynamite Deca even, which is was supposed to be Die Hard. Well, it was Die Hard in the West, but it was Dynamite Deca in the East. It was a Die Hard arcade type of game. But Sonic Adventure blew my mind because it was like, oh, Sonic is joining the 3D, finally. And we never got that on the Saturn. So I was like, it pulled me back in. Eventually, it just pulled me back in. And, it had a really smart marketing campaign, 99.99. The day it launched on, September 9th, 1999. And it had a lot of great games. Up until... Well, actually, I still don't think it's been beat as far as a launch lineup to this day. Because it had a lot of awesome launch games. Maybe I'll stream for another 20 minutes or so and call it a night. But yeah, got pulled back into the Saturn or the Dreamcast and loved it. Loved the console. Loved the design. Loved the games. And it looked great. It looked like Sega was back for about a year. And it just, PlayStation 2. It's a combination of PlayStation 2 and the fact that Sega just didn't have the money. They lost so much money on Saturn that they just couldn't sustain themselves. Had the Saturn not been such a disaster and such a strain on them, they would have been around. They could have sold 20 million consoles or something, at least for Dreamcast. And that would have been enough. They would have sold a lot of games. And with them still in it, Microsoft would have likely not even joined. They wouldn't have jumped in, I don't think. Because they counted on a lot of Sega games to launch. They had that Sega deal, so it'd be a different gaming world if not for the Saturn. Saturn's failure, I should say. I'm not saying Sega would still be around, but maybe Microsoft wouldn't, or maybe they'd just be getting started. Or somebody else would have jumped in. You never know what could have happened. Yes, well, Sony was willing to lose $250, $300 a console to add in that DVD player, and that was huge, man. Again, it's one of those things that you can't really translate to people, but the DVD at that time was huge. Because VHSs were awful. It was awful technology, but it's all we had. DVD just seemed like so futuristic to us. Turn! Wish things could have been different. Yeah, that's a fail. Doody doody doody. It's hard to play these platforming games and stream and not pay full attention. Well, at least when you're a noob to it, like I am. Some of these guys, they seem pretty skilled at this stuff. You watch what you spitting at me, boy. Really? 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 Yep, that was a big thing. DVD player and a game console. And, you know, it worked out for Sony, especially because they own the, what was it, the DVD standard. They own the licensing for it. So, and they obviously owned a lot of, a lot of movie studios. And, so it was like, you know, they wanted you to have a DVD player, even though it cost them money, because they could sell you DVDs, they can sell you movies, they can sell you their Sony DVDs and their Sony movies. So they were double, triple dipping. But it's a different market now. That doesn't work out the same way for them, because people aren't really buying Blu-rays at the rate they were buying DVDs back in the day. And I'm not really sure if Sony, I think they do. They own the licensing for Blu-ray. So it's just different. And a lot of people just stream stuff now. People just stream movies. And Sony lost a lot of money. Am I gonna make it? Go, go, go! Yeah, they lost a lot of money because they were balling in late '90s, but you know, through their losses, even in their console sales, because they lost a lot of money in the consoles, and just their hardware wasn't selling the way it was previously. So throughout the 2000s, they went from like a $150 billion company to like a $30 billion company or something. So yeah, that's crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, Netflix and streaming service just killed. It just hurt a lot of people. But that's just business. You gotta adapt. You gotta adjust. If you don't, you get left in the dust. I just rhymed and I wasn't really trying. You gotta adapt. You gotta adjust. If you don't, you're left in the dust. I didn't even try. I'm such a rhymester. Even to this day, it's hard to get up on this. Get up on our back here. All right. Where do I want to go? I want to go turn. Turn yourself. I want to go this way. Why are you giving me so much trouble? No, stop. Bars. I got bars for days. Alright, hold on. Come back, old girl. Yeah, I'm gonna read that sign for no good reason. Go. Turn. Turn. Get up. I don't remember her being this hard. Oh, come on, really? Alright, so what time is it? 2 a.m.? Alright, come on. Let's get one more star. Alright, straighten up. Straighten up, fly right. Come on, get up. I need you to get up. Get up! No, turn, turn. Almost didn't make that. How much do you think the Pokemon franchise is worth, and do you think it will remain popular? It's in the billions, right? It's maybe 2 billion. I mean, I don't know for show, but I know it's over $1 billion franchise, and it's hard to predict because it's like I'm surprised it's still popular. Like I would have never guessed that it would still be popular. No, it's just not something I expected. So, I mean, they obviously have something. They understand Pokemon. Pokemon Company does. So I don't see any end in sight. I mean, the games are as popular as they ever been. No, don't fall. Look, there's something getting back here. Red coin. knew it was something. Turn. Oh, this camera. Oh, really? What's up, Liquid Metal? I am good, my man. I'm good. I'm a night owl, so I could do this all night, but I don't think I will. 10 folks watching still. You dedicated people, you. I appreciate it. Wait, there we go. I'm going the wrong way. Turn. Hurry. Alright, to you fine folks who are still watching, I'll let you decide. Do you want me to wrap it up or do you want me to keep going? Just woke up, ready to chill. Oh yeah, you're near the side of the pond, Liquid, so it's early morning there for you, right? What's going on? Thoughts and what third-party games could we see at E3? Good question. Call of Duty. I feel like I don't know. Actually, I don't know if they'll announce it at E3 or not. I think they will. I mean, this isn't the Wii U, so they easily waited later than E3 to announce Call of Duty for Wii U. So they'll probably announce that. I saw some rumblings about Splinter Cell. Ubisoft has to step it up, so I want to hear some stuff from Ubisoft. I mean, obviously we got Mario plus Rabbids, but that, you know, is a Mario game, even though it's made by them. I want to see some of their stuff that isn't a port from Wii U. I want to see some of their more quote-unquote core franchises. If there is a new Splinter Cell, I would love to hear that it's coming to Switch. I'm not sure if that would happen, but I love Splinter Cell. At least the early Splinter Cell games, maybe the first 4. I enjoyed, what's the one on, the last one? I can't think of the name. I never can think of the name. It's so weird. I can never think of the name of that last one. That pretty much bombed on all consoles. So yeah, I'd like to see something from them. Don't care about EA at this point. Michael Ironside is back. Oh, that's great. Good to hear. What would I like to see? I just want to see more day and date stuff, you know, some of the bigger franchises. You know, stuff that people wouldn't expect. Thank you, Blacklist. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Nuts. Blacklist. I did like that one. I did like the gamepad stuff on Wii U, so. I'm not sure why it didn't do so well. I don't know if it was a timing thing when it came out, but I thought it was a good game. I liked it a lot, so. What a badass last name to have. Yeah. It's the super average. Yeah. Like I'm not, I'm not like a big Call of Duty dude, but I'll play Call of Duty once in a while. It's a good multiplayer game to play. Um, I would like to see some of the, stuff like Overwatch or something announced. I think that's a good fit for Switch. What else? I mean, I know it's a hard thing right now because Switch's biggest limitation is its limitation. Basically, its cart limitation, the size of carts and the cost. So something's got to give there. Hopefully, the prices get cheaper. Nintendo needs to eat some of that cost. They decided to go with cartridge, which I love. I love the fact that they did that, but they got to eat some of that cost. I think Rockstar should put the old GTA games on Switch. Yeah, I mean, why not? I would like to play GTA 4 on my Switch. That'd be cool. I'm surprised they haven't done like an enhanced trilogy of like three Vice City and San Andreas. I'm surprised that's not a thing yet. I'm sure it will be. Or I think it will be. They're making so much damn money on GTA 5. Let me stop just sitting here. I'll play something. Let's see. Let's play some more Switch. I think my Switch. I could play some Rocket League. Maybe some Splatoon. I haven't played Splatoon in about a week. No one can pronounce my name. It's not Nuts, Mr. Super Average. Oh, come on, go. What is going on here? My Joy-Cons aren't cooperating. Where is my Pro Controller? Alright, let's... Where's Splatoon? Let's play some Splatoon. Alright. Fudge it, I'll keep the stream going. I have nothing to do. It's Saturday. I'll just sleep in anyway. Alright. Oh, okay. Your real name. Yep, arrow spray and curling bombs. That's how it gets down. I missed the last Splatfest. Alright, let's do this. This should be interesting because I am a gyro splatter button is kind of weird. Yeah, I use gyro controls, so until I'm more used to this live streaming. Wow, multitasking. I should do good though. I'm pretty decent in Splatoon, so most of the time. Last time I was on, I was not playing well. Not playing well at all. Yes, Splatoon 2 is pretty awesome. I love it. And at this point, there's so much content in the game. There's things I wish they would bring to the game. I'd like to see AI bots for offline play. I'd like to see what's the salmon run. I like to see that open all the time. I mean, it's usually open when I want to play, but there has been some times where it wasn't open. Hey, this is a game I haven't played as much as I'd like to. Do you know how many PS4 games that utilize the gyroscope and DualShock 4? 3? Not many, I don't know. Let's see if I have any friends on. Nope, no friends on. That's fine. Sony usually does stuff just in case. Like they did the Disconnected. I haven't even started yet. No, that's not a good start. Oh, you're online. Okay. Well, join me if you can. If you want. Liquid Metal. Have I even played these maps? Yeah. Okay. I have. This is from Splatoon 1. Memories, man. Memories. Whoa, who got me? 10 of missiles. I'll never get killed by no damn 10 of missiles. I must not have been paying attention. See, it's hard. Like I said, I never get killed by 10 of missiles, so it's hard to pay attention and watch the chat. I gotta find the balance in the force. I feel like my ink is running out a lot faster than usual. Got stuck. Playing all that well. Dang, I got flanked. Oh, Laker Link, what's up? Oh yeah, you're on the West Coast, right? So It's a little bit earlier there for you. Dang. No. Usually what happens is someone else on my team is locked on and yeah. What? How did we lose that? Not cool, not cool. Yeah, 11 p.m. on the west side. My Elgato HD 60 to 720p, 30 frames. Stream Splatoon. Yeah. It looks like it's doing okay, right? No, I don't know. Oh yeah, it looks a little ugly. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to test out the settings more.